Brian here with you. Welcome into my office. Let's now take a look at this 2-volume mid-19th century set called The Eastern World, Ancient and Modern. It looks like this. Elaborately gilt stamped cloth bindings. The gilt is now well rubbed in places, and there's some staining to the covers. However, both volumes remain tight and sound. Marbled edges, writing on the end papers in pencil, like so. And there is a half-title wood engraved with original hand color. There is throughout the set a profusion of these wood engraved full-page plates with original hand color. Several are depicting costumes of the nations. Some of the plates are in black and white, but the majority actually, I would say, are with hand color, like this one here, tea preparation in China. It's kind of a nice plate there. And also in, oh, that's a nice view there of the Great Wall in China. There are within the set 3 large folding maps, and I'll show you the first one. It's at the front here. Very attractive and decorative map. It's a great map, actually. It's on bond paper, and it is folded under like this, so there's no loss to the engraved area down here at this edge. We see maps on both sides and packet ships and ocean steamer across the bottom. I'd point out that the mythical Mountains of the Moon is seen here cutting across the entire interior of the continent. And so that's the first one, and well-preserved example as well, basically clean and without any staining or really tears. Here is another map on bond paper at the rear of Volume 1, and this is a map of Europe. It says right here it was published by Stebbins in Hartford, Connecticut. That is a interesting publisher, relatively minor, but they did do actually versions of Tunison's World Atlas, as well as they did a couple cram atlases that were very early, that hand color. There is a little bit of old tape repair on the back of this map, but it really does display well, and it's in pretty nice condition. These types of maps are often, frequently lacking from books of this era. And so the presence of the map is a good thing pretty much in any condition. It's just a question of what your criteria are, but if you're a reasonable individual, that is a completely acceptable and fine example of that map that I just showed you. And the final map that we'll look at in these 2 books is back here, and this one has various misfolding lines to it. It's been sort of folded into the volume like so, and this is something you see a lot as well, is maps which have been misfolded over time. It's typical, really. It's just the way it is. We see here Mountains of the Moon are noted within the interior of Africa on this map. And again, this is certainly a Stebbins map imprint from Hartford. And now you've seen that one. I'll fold it back in like so. And I think that gives a pretty good idea of how the set survives. And it is available now online from me, Brian DeMambro.